Okay, so we have just arrived. We're in the city of Toledo. As I said last week in the video of Consuegra, I'm next to an actual coach, which I hope is not making too much noise. I'm sure you guys can hear me. So basically I've just arrived and I'm going to be making my way up the escalator. So yeah, we're going to be going up all the way up there. So I need to take the escalators to get up the top. So yeah, this is the city of Toledo, and it's city of three cultures. So really looking forward to showing you guys. It's going to be great, really nice views, I can tell you. At the end of this video, we should finish up in the valley. So I'm going to be walking through whole of the old town, and this will take me towards the other side of it, and it will take me wrap around the valley, and from there we're going to see a spectacular view of Toledo. So you don't want to miss that. You want to check that out. Anyway guys, so I'm going to make my way up the escalators and I will see you guys in the main square, which is Zocodover. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Guys, so we're arriving now in Plaza Zocodover. So it's the main square in the city of Toledo. So we'll have a little quick look around here. I just got to cross this road. Just wait for these cars to come by. Here we go. And here actually, if you go in the souvenir shops, all these leather bags, look at how stunning these are. Yeah, all handmade. All handmade. So yeah, so anyway. So basically, the Alcázar is there. That's the Alcázar. Actually, I will be clicking off from here and I'll be going towards the front of that, and we'll talk in front of that, I think will probably be better. Let me just show you a little bit of the main square here. Which of course is dotted with a couple of restaurants. Actually it's Burger King and McDonald's over there. A few souvenir shops. In fact there's souvenir shops everywhere. And actually, of course, Marzipan is famous here in Toledo. Very typical. And this is the main shop actually, where you can actually get really, really lovely marzipan if you like it. I'm not totally keen on it myself, but yeah, look at this. This is what they made out of marzipan. How awesome is that, guys? But yeah, moving along, we've got these ones as well.
Y eso que no estamos en Navidad, que ya te pone ahí.
And yeah, so there you go, really, really gorgeous stuff. And actually here, I just want to quickly show you guys the Cervantes statue. Of course, last week we were in Consuegra. So, and here is the Cervantes statue. So we'll have a quick look at the Cervantes statue. Well, let me just cross here. Actually, at the end of this road here, just down there, is a nice restaurant that I used to go to quite a lot when I lived here. Actually, we're not going to be going down there. We're going to be walking through the main, like I say, the main city for the moment. But yeah, here is the statue, and yeah, although there's a bit of sun that way. I don't know if that's coming out, guys. Sun's actually in my eyes. Oh, there you go. But yeah, of course, as we were, thought I would show you that as we were in Consuegra last week, weren't we? Okay, guys. So basically, I'm going to be going back up that way, and then I'll catch you guys in front of the Alcázar, and I'll show you the viewpoint from that area. Okay? So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Guys, so yeah, actually the train's just passed on the way back. So just behind me is the Alcázar, just behind me. So that's more or less the main view of the Alcázar. Okay, and yeah, so there's actually former residents of Franco, and yeah, a very, very important place actually. The little bit of history there with the aspect of the Civil War in Spain, and I was under siege actually in 1936 between July and September, and yeah, very important part of history here in Toledo. I mean, obviously you got the Asian history, but also that part. A good friend of mine, actually, if you're watching, Matt, thank you so much. He actually does really, really good war walk, which he calls it. Good tour guide that comes around, and he takes you around Toledo and shows you all like the bullet holes and things like that that happened here during the Civil War. So yeah, that was under siege for, like I say, from July 1936 to September. And yeah, of course, you know, very sad story. I know it's not something a lot of people here in Spain obviously still don't talk about, but for obvious reasons. And but yeah, there was one important part that always sticks in my mind, what some people are willing to do for their country, and the person that was holding it up was Colonel Moscardo. He was keeping the Alcázar at bay, waiting for Franco, who was at that time coming up from Africa, the African army up through the south of Spain, and arriving here in Toledo. Of course, there were, you know, they wanted to fight and keep the arms here in Toledo, because you got the tanks and everything here. Across the bay there, which I'll just show you in a minute, is where the military academy is. But yeah, Colonel Moscardo is, you know, in the history books, for especially the fact that he gave up his son to keep the Alcázar at that point. You know, the Republicans during the day had captured his son Luis, and they had him on the telephone, and basically they got on the phone and they wanted to trade, of course, the son for, you know, for the Alcázar. And Colonel Moscardo got on the phone and just said, you know, what's his son willing to do? And the son was saying, you know, what should I do? And basically, in no such words, the Colonel Moscardo said, you know, just give your soul to God, and you know, Viva España and so forth. And the son just responded, I can do that. And apparently Luis was then shot. So yeah, he literally gave up his son for his beliefs. It just shows you a deep belief what we're willing to do No matter if you find it right or wrong, I mean, that's another concept. I'm leaving links down in the description down below to if you're interested in that part of the history here of Toledo. Then yeah, do check that out. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to go down these big steps. Woohoo! Quite actually steep steps. So yeah, I'll just give you a pan view of of the valley over here, which is where we'll be going later on in the video. Like I told you, we're going to be looking at a really spectacular view of all of Toledo. For me today, to this day, I've been to many places, but the view of Toledo from the valley is really spectacular and something that I don't think you find that type of view anywhere in the world. So definitely stick around and have a look at that view when I get there. It should be in around 10 minutes, I reckon. But anyway, so here, that's the military academy which I just mentioned, and yeah, that's the actual valley. See, so we're going to be, like I say, we're going to be walking all the way through the old town, and we'll end up across over there. We're going to cross a bridge at some point, and we're going to be on the other side. So from that side of the valley, we're going to see a beautiful view of Toledo. So it's just going to be stunning. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Anyway, guys, I'll check you out in a bit. I should check back in on the other side, I think, through the old town here, and I'll also show you the cathedral on the way. Okay guys, see you in a bit. Guys, just to show you on my way, so here is quite typical Toledan steel. So these you'll find in most souvenir shops around here. There's many souvenir shops, but yeah, if you're familiar with the film The Lord of the Rings, most of the swords were made here, and I believe actually the actual ring as well in Lord of the Rings, but I might be mistaken there, so don't actually trust me on that one. I will check that out later. But yeah, I thought I would just show you this, guys, just while I'm on my way to the cathedral. So I will check back in when I'm there, okay? I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so now we're just walking through the main city of Toledo. Actually, we got the ham sandwiches. And that is actually an hornetho, if I remember correctly, which is quite typical from Salamanca. And actually it's got fillets of meat and chorizo and stuff inside, which is quite typical. So yeah, anyway, so we'll continue our way towards the cathedral. So dotted with souvenir shops, guys. Okay, so you should, at the very end of the street is where we'll start seeing the cathedral and the view. As you can see now, I'm sure it's now coming into focus on my end anyway. But yeah, so this is actually what we're approaching is the back end of it. I will check back in at the front and show you the front, okay? But yeah, it's a Saturday evening, guys, so it's actually, I'm hoping you guys can hear me above all the noise. But yeah, I will check back in at the front of the cathedral, okay guys? Catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so we just come towards the actual front of the cathedral, but actually I didn't think there would be this market here, but yeah, so sorry about the sound, but I'll just try and show you the front of the cathedral. A bit more difficult now because of course there's this market here, and yeah, there's this market here, so I might find it a bit difficult to get an actual full view of the actual cathedral. But that gives you a main idea, guys. But yeah, this is an interesting market.
El músico y poeta Jorge Dinares.
I believe that's the town hall, but I might be mistaken. Town hall here in Toledo. And,
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Gracias por su atención. Voy a leer desde el último poemario fugaz, sino del próximo. Baño placentero.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so we're gonna move on now, guys. And yeah, the objective is now to walk through the rest of the old town, and we will come to Santo Tomé and cross the bridge, and that's where we'll go across the valley and we'll get a spectacular view. So I'm really looking forward to showing you that, guys, as we finish the video there, okay? And it'll be awesome. Okay, guys, catch you guys in a bit. In the previous clip you would have just seen Santo Tomé. That's a church. I don't know if I'm going to catch it on here. Or no, unfortunately not. Maybe there's, well, when I get to the valley and I show you the view of Puerta de Toledo, I should be able to point out where Santo Tomé is. But that was a church. That was the previous clip I would have just shown. And yeah, lots of weddings are held there. Actually here, just over there, I hope I'm pointing in the right direction. That's the people going on the zip line across this is the river Tagus, which unfortunately this river is actually contaminated. It's been contaminated for quite a few years. Actually, I think there's a lady actually going to be starting on the zip line, so we could just watch her. There we go. Maybe one day, I wouldn't mind trying one day that. That looks awesome, right? Yeah, I think Gary could probably do that one day. Never done it before, so I would love to try. Yeah, that looks a lot of fun, right? So yeah, as we go up that way, there's I'm gonna carry on round towards the valley, and past the cigarales. The cigarales are the land, what they call the land here of Toledo. I've seen various readings to do with the cigarales on the internet, I mean, I taught a few years ago some tour guides of Toledo, and they actually told me it was an insect also. There's an insect called a cigarral. But like I say, I'm not really absolutely sure. But most things what I read, it's just describing the land of Toledo. It's actual, they say, you know, that's the real meaning of it. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, guys, I'm going to carry on. But so it's a shame the river here, the Tagus here, is actually contaminated. I know of a few people, they say when they were younger, they used to swim in there in the summer. This bridge is pretty awesome to cross, actually. This is the end of the bridge here. Looks like something out of Game of Thrones or something, right? But anyway, so I'll catch you guys, like I say, towards the valley, and we'll finish up there. And like I say, sun is just going down, so I'm hoping I make it. It's going to take me another, I think, about 30 minutes or so to get round. So I hope I make it just before the sun goes down. Who knows, might be even a gorgeous sunset. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys over there, okay? See you in a bit. Okay guys, so we've made it to the valley. I think just the sun is actually going down over there, so I think I've made it just in time for some light that I can show you guys. It's been a bit of a walk actually to get up the top here. Probably can't see my sweat patch on my hat, but anyway, yeah, so as you can see behind me we have the view of the old town, which is where we were. Let me see if I put my finger correctly. There is the Alcázar. That's where we were, in front of the Alcázar. And then, if I'm pointing in the right direction, let me see. Somewhere at the end there is Santo Tomé. That's where I crossed the bridge. In the previous clip, I crossed that bridge with the zip line, and that's the Santo Tomé church, and that's where like a lot of weddings are held and things like that. If you're getting married, great place to get married, I'm sure. And then especially on the route here through the valley, you got the cigarrales, really lovely luxurious restaurants and places like that, so you could really have a nice wedding really here in Toledo. And yeah, so let me give you of course I just showed a clip before of Toledo, but I'll just, while I'm here as well, just you know, just show you here as well. It's always lovely to see. And I'm sure you guys could imagine as well, there's the cathedral. I'm hoping I'm showing that. Let me just see. I'm sure you could actually use, kind of obvious, is the cathedral. It's kind of obvious, but there we go. So yeah, there's the cathedral, and yeah, you can imagine, you know, this covered in snow, but it is a spectacular view. It's just, you know, this mound of history, and like I say, if you're going towards the Civil War and everything, you know, modern history as well, it's really been an important part of Spain, of course. But yeah, I will leave all those kind of links down in the description box down below. Just, you know, there'll be a Wikipedia link, for example, with the Civil War. I actually read that this morning. It gives a very in-depth detail of what happened, and so yeah, do check that out. And yeah, so anyway, the plan as well, I hope to do one hike which will give you a different view of Toledo, really, is to actually hike along the river, because actually down there actually, as you go along, and actually from the valley, I'm thinking of doing another hike from the valley down and across down the river. And along the river is absolutely awesome as well. It's a completely different view of Toledo, and yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you that hopefully very soon. And along the valley there as well, I don't actually remember, like I say, it's been a really lovely hike, these recent hikes I've been doing, because like I say, I used to live here for many years, so it's been really good for me to actually go back and kind of revise and remember, you know. But there's a bit of history, a lot of history down there as well, ruins and things like that, of that nature. So yeah, I will definitely show you a bit more in depth. I'm sure at some point we need to go back into the old town because there's so much more that I can show you in there that I haven't done. And yeah, we'll do that in a different sort of video. Today's video was really just to actually just give an overview. I didn't want this video to be too long either. Anyway, guys, yeah, so do check out any links down in the description box down below. I also do a little write-up of just my thoughts of the day and, you know, the general journey that I did. And yeah, so all the links down below. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next hike. Next hike will either be that one or it will be the one that I mentioned a couple of videos back, the one that was in Alcázar. And there's a hike that I used to do years ago, and it's not really like I say, it's not going to be as, you know, as glamorous as today with Toledo, because Toledo's quite special, but it will be you know, a lot of countryside, and I just love that land. So it's it'll be a short video, but it'll be a very deep, meaningful video for myself especially, and I hope you will also enjoy it and take that journey with me, which would be awesome. Anyway, guys, hope you all have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.